Mods, ban anybody in the chat that says anything about Charlie. Ban anybody in the chat that says anything about Charlie. Not playing that game today, bro. You trolls, we're not doing that today. If you say something about Charlie, you're getting banned. You. Seriously, you. You, man. Anyone that says anything about Charlie right now, you're getting banned. Scumbag, man. This guy has a family. This guy was instrumental in bringing conservatism to the United States and bringing the young people out to vote. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is on him. You're not going to fucking talk shit about him right now. Anyone that says anything about him, ban him.
Some of it is straight up bullshit that's being fed to people. And that's going to affect people's psyche. And if you're out here straight up lying to people over and over and over, there are consequences for that. And this shouldn't be a consequence. I guarantee you. But, you know, we got to stop with the propaganda bullshit and just talk about facts. You are going to affect people's psyche. And the first person I thought of, glad he popped up, like many people on here, is Myron. He's out there on the street as well. You know, it's a bit dangerous. Yeah, I'll let Myron speak since he just came up and he's kind of in the same boat of, you know, being out in the public speaking.
Yeah, Myron, thanks for joining us. Do jump in with your thoughts about what's happened.
I really don't know what to say. I just found out the news maybe 10 minutes ago. I just came on stream so that people can get updates as I'm getting them, as I, you know, go on a Twitter space and everything else like that. I actually had a debate set up for tomorrow in Asheville, North Carolina. And we don't know if he's alive. I've heard conflicting stories. Some people said, hey, you know, when they rushed him to the hospital, he was alive. Some people are saying that he died. Then I saw someone else like said he passed away, and then they took that post down. So I don't know where he is right now. But I'm just really at a loss for words. The only thing I could really say.
So Myron, Dan Blazarian came to space and said that he's knows someone who's friends with the family, or he's friends with the family, and they confirmed that he's passed.
Really? 100%?
In terms of what Dan told us on the space, he just came to the space now and told us.
Wow.
Are you still going to go to your event? Or are you going to cancel it?
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Myron, you gotta cancel it, bro.
I would advise to cancel it because
cancel it.
Myron, cancel it. Cancel it. Can't be doing this anymore. You can't put yourself at risk. You have to cancel
especially
it.
in the near future.
Out of respect for the guy, as in mourning, also.
Yeah, I literally I just got this info like 10 minutes ago. So I you know, obviously I'm still kind of figuring out what the hell's going on. I didn't even really think about Asheville until you guys brought it up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, be careful. I really do think it was Mossad behind this.
If somebody took out Kirk, brother, you know what I mean? And he's not that hard. I mean, someone like you is even more of a target. You know what I mean? So God forbid some freak. And we didn't know what this guy's motive was. I mean, and like Joa could have said, it could have been something like the JFK files or Epstein. It didn't have to be, you know, some left-wing person. It could be any motive. And we know that your position on things is more, you know, controversial than Charlie's. And if they're taking out Charlie Kirk's, my God, you, Nick, everyone's got to be worried now. So this is really sick, man. We're getting to the point in this country where people are snapping. We got people getting stabbed. We got all sorts of things happening day by day. Tomorrow's 9/11, you know, the anniversary. I mean, this is just getting ugly. So I'm very concerned for all of our guys in the front lines, brother. I would definitely cancel, and I'm sure the people would understand. That's just my opinion.
Especially, I agree with you, Luke. Especially in the immediate future, because sometimes what happens with these vigilantes is they'll do like a sequential instances as well. So I would definitely cancel. That's no question. But
right.
Myron, just another question I've got for you is in terms of have you seen the video What if, just from your experience, or even Lucas, actually, Lucas would have been good to answer this as well, but what type of gun do you think was used? And like, do you think this was, many people think this was like a military shot. Do you think that was, or do you think an average individual was hit?
That was not a handgun. First of all, it's long distance, so that guy must have used a rifle. But he had to. That wasn't a handgun, I don't think. And that hit his neck very rapidly. It was a strong hit, pulled him back in the chair. So if he survives that, it's a miracle. Usually getting shot. I mean, we just saw Arena die. She got stabbed 3 times in the throat. The throat is a very fragile area. So if Charlie Kirk got hit with a 7.62 or 5.56 in the neck, and the 5.56 round bounces around, that whatever got hit with that, he's probably gone. So that was a rifle shot. And if you saw, I just saw the video. Everyone's turning to their right. It wasn't like someone shot him in the front, right in front of the audience. It was off to the right somewhere. So it was a long distance shot, and it seemed like it sounded like a rifle to me.
What type of skills do you need to have to be able to do that type of shot?
Well, I mean, look, if you just fire at the range and if you have a scope, I mean, I was in the Marines, I didn't have a scope, I had an iron sight, but most people, they have scopes, and all you got to do is aim and have the right trigger, pull, and you breathe. It's not that difficult with a scope, 100%. And if it's completely collaborated correctly, so I mean, when Trump's assassination attempt, if he didn't move his head, he would have been dead. He just moved his head at the right time, and the shooter shot off several rounds, but this guy, man, he got a shot right on it. And Kirk was just, see, the thing about Kirk was he was shot head on, whereas Trump, the guy was on the side. So there, anything could happen there, a little more of a moving target. Kirk's just sitting there, on a chair, like he's not going anywhere. So he had nowhere to look but the forward. So the shooter had a clear shot at him, and maybe he was aiming for the head and he, pulled too hard and went down or something. But that to me sounded like a rifle. I don't think it was a handgun. If anyone else agrees, that was a very fast shot. The speed of the round was very high, so it's typically not a handgun when it's like that.
Do you think so you don't think the person could have just been an average person? It doesn't have to be someone who's got like military experience to be able to take a shot like
Yeah,
that.
no, it could be an average person. You don't have to be an expert rifleman from that distance. I mean, Americans own guns. They go to the gun range. They practice. A lot of people are hunters. So it wasn't, I don't think it was a military. I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be anything, Suleiman, but I don't think it's
The
I
suspect
that
they
disagree.
distance.
arrested. The suspect
I
they
disagree.
arrested looks like he's 70 years old.
Yeah, he looks like an old man, but an old man who's been hunting all his life, that's not a hard shot. Someone in a chair, their neck, and that's assuming if he was going for his head. I'm sure he's going for his head, so he already missed his target. Who shoots someone in the neck on purpose, right? So let's assume he was going for the head, and he, he's probably pulled too hard, or his bone support wasn't there. He didn't breathe correctly when he pulled the trigger and went down a bit. But yeah, he's an older. If that's the suspect, yeah, it's an older guy who probably has hunting experience or has been to the gun range. The Trump shooter was, I guess, some guy who wasn't good at shooting. Otherwise, Trump would have probably got killed. Even if he
I think
turned his
those were
head.
both just Mossad jobs, though.
It's possible, bro. Listen, we don't know, but what would be the motive to take out from a?
Some people are just low IQ, man. Some people are just stupid. Tim Pool's reporting, source tells me Charlie's stable, please God. That gives me a little bit of hope. It's the best news I've heard all day, man. My brother called me right before I came on live. He's a very devout Muslim. He's going to do a dua for him. He prays he's okay too. I'm praying. I'm praying he's okay, man. This is the only news I've seen that says that he's still alive, pretty much.
Ago. This guy was in a BlackRock commercial about certain. Come on, man. Like, listen, things will come out. We will be able to paint the picture within 48 hours, definitely within a week. But right now, it's just all speculation. And I don't want to be that guy who says, oh, it was the Zionists because they want to do something, or it was the Muzzies, or it was someone who, with someone else's camp. We don't know. And if they lie about it, we'll figure that out too. So let's wait till the story. I want to mourn Charlie Kirk, and I want people to have the opportunity to mourn him, especially his family. My condolences to him. And I think today we should just...
Yeah, guys, in my opinion, this was an act of terrorism. 100%. Given Charlie's status and what he's done for this country and how he has been literally one of the biggest influencers with helping young people, you know, become Christians, take on conservatism, look at the world from an objective standpoint through his debates and everything else like that. And, you know, I'm really just at a loss for words. I'm really sorry, guys. I know I'm not really saying too much. You know, I just want you guys to hear what's going on at this point. We're all in the dark on this.